Hey there, adventure crew! In today's vlog, we enjoy our first full day on board Icon of the Seas, enjoying a day at sea. We woke up early and enjoyed a pretty empty Windjammer buffet and some of the Thrill Water Park's water slides with no lines. To kick off the cruise with a bang, we rented a $400 bed in the adult-only section of the ship, the Hideaway. We didn't have dinner reservations, so we explored some of the ship's quick-service dining options and ended the night watching a modern take on The Wizard of Oz. Come with us as we explore the largest cruise ship in the world. Good morning!
Hi!
Welcome to another video here on Cruiseandcoasters. I'm Jeff.
I'm Ryan.
And we are on Icon of the Seas, day 2. Welcome to our second vlog of this series. Today is a beautiful day at sea. We had an amazing night's sleep. Quick review of the cabin bed. It's so comfortable.
It's really nice.
It's so nice. The pillows are perfect. The mattress is great. The cabin temperature was great. We showered this morning, of course, and the pressure, like the shower pressure itself, was fine. The water temperature, I wish it got hotter.
Yeah.
I would say it's like warm, not hot, but still fine enough to shower. But overall, really, really pleased with the cabin and the ship itself. Like, we are cruising. Like, we are flying across the ocean this morning, and you can't feel a thing. I feel zero rocking right now, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, it's like super smooth, and honestly, I kind of miss it. I don't know, I sleep better when I'm like rocking a little side to side on a cruise. I love the little side to side motion, so I miss a little bit, but it's nice for the people who maybe get seasick. It has been a super, super smooth cruise so far. So today, of course, as I mentioned, a day at sea, we are going to head up to the Windjammer, which is the giant buffet on the ship, and kind of tour you guys around, show you what they have for breakfast. And then we have a reserved day bed at the Hideaway, which is the adult-only area. And she was popping yesterday. I mean, DJ, blasting music. It was a vibe. It was fun. So today's all about rest, relaxation, enjoying the vibe, and just getting some sun, and just enjoying that part of the ship. The day bed, guys, she was crazy. She was a little expensive. I think we paid, was it $399? It was like something like $300 to $400 for a reserved bed. We get that all day with a dedicated butler service that's going to bring us our drinks for us all day. There's a pool over there. We're going to explore some of the pools, maybe do some of the water slides. Ooh, that kind of sounds fun. It's been super hot the last couple of days, so yeah, we're going to enjoy the water, enjoy the relaxation. So let's head up to the Windjammer, get some breakfast, and fuel for the day.
Let's jam.
Let's go. Let's jam. Let's go. I showed you guys how the elevators worked yesterday in yesterday's vlog, but to give you an idea, this is the elevator bank. There's actually 12 elevators on the forward side and then 12 on the aft side, which is great. And we're heading to the Windjammer, which is going to be, looks like deck 15. So, looks like Ryan already pushed the little button. Where did it tell us to go? E? All right, and then it just lights.
Let's eat.
Let's eat. E for eat. And then it lights up, kind of lets you know where to go. And then it'll flash like once it's here and it's ready for you to get on. And I will correct myself from yesterday. Yesterday was like crazy during embarkation. And it was really hard to get an elevator. And it's Sunday. And now that people kind of dispersed, it is much easier to get an elevator. I really love this system.
And you don't have to press any buttons. It
Yep.
just tells you.
Oh yeah, and it does.
Tells you exactly where your elevator's going.
Yeah, it tells you exactly where you're going, which is really cool. And that's what we're doing today. Heck yeah.
Woohoo!
I think our reserve bed is this little section right here in the front. Right now it's just before 9 a.m. and there's a ton of seating still available all over the ship. So I don't think you'll have any worries about getting something. If you are getting up and early, you're totally fine. And I really love on all of the chairs, they have these little signs that say, no reserving. This chair is rated E for everyone. No reserving of deck chairs. And they have that on all of them. That's nice. Tons of seating still available. I think that was like one of our big worries was, are we gonna be able to find some place to sit on a sea day when there's, 8,000 guests on the ship? But I don't think there's gonna be much of a problem. just sat down at the Windjammer on Icon of the Seas, and this is actually kind of insane. There are so many different hot buffet areas, cold buffet areas. There's the bakery. Like, I could go on and tell you everything that they have here, and it would just take an hour to tell you everything. Like, there's literally something for everyone. Also, on the other Windjammer that I've been on for Quantum of the Seas, it was impossible to find seating basically any time of day, and it was so easy to find a place to sit. The crew are insane in like the best way possible, that we had like 4 people come up to us and ask us like, do we want a drink, any refills, do we want a coffee, anything that they could get for us while we were sitting down. Literally some of the best crew I think I've ever had on a cruise ship so far. It's just been incredible. And the food selection is just crazy. They have like eggs, sausage, croissants. They had scrambled eggs with shrimp in it, which is crazy, but I kind of want to try it because that actually sounds kind of good in a weird way. And just like overall, like Windjammer is crazy. Like there's so much food. I'm like overwhelmed. I don't even know how to describe it. There's just so much food here for everyone. So time to dive in and show you what we got. I went with a little Eggs Benedict, which is like my favorite breakfast food, hash brown, some corned beef, and then I think it's a raspberry pastry is kind of what it looks like. And then Ryan went for a donut, some scrambled eggs, bacon, some ham, oh wow, some salmon back there, some sausage.
I do have strawberry kiwi juice.
Okay.
And one of the attendants brought me apple juice when I told her I was craving some apple juice.
Oh, I love that. And then I got some fresh squeezed orange juice for me. Oh, Diamond. Breakfast was really good. I mean, it is a buffet, so take that for what you will, but I think it has been like one of the better cruise buffets I've ever been on in terms of like quality food, all that good stuff. Funny thing to note is we just had one of the servers come over and chat with us for a little bit, and she said, "How did you enjoy your extra hour of sleep last night?" I said, "Huh?" I said, "What time is it?" And she said, "It's 8:15 a.m. and my phone says 9:15 a.m. We went back an hour last night. We had no freaking clue that happened. So that is why it was a little more dead on the ship, because we thought it was like 8:45 in the morning and it was really like 7:45. So don't be an amateur like us. Pay attention to what time it is and if your time zones are gonna flip back and forth, because we had absolutely no clue. Which is great news though, because our check-in for the Hideaway bed is at 9 a.m., which means we'll be able to check in and get the bed, hopefully, that we really want. So anyway, we're gonna finish up breakfast and head over to the Hideaway and get our bed and enjoy the rest of the morning. All right, after breakfast, we're heading to the Hideaway, and I believe the best way to get to the Hideaway is through Thrill Island. Thrill Island is their massive water park on the ship, which has 6 water slides, including 2 slides that are like family raft rides, like this one that goes over the edge of the ship. Oh, it's crazy. I don't think the scale of the ship will like never cease to impress me. Like, it's just absolutely massive, and it's also so cohesive and beautiful and well done. I love the colors so much, the theme, the music, everything is just so well done. And then I believe the Hideaway is just back here somewhere, literally hidden away. That's beautiful. Up at the Thrill Water Park, they have a drop slide here, this orange one. Those are terrifying, but I'm gonna try to conquer my fear and get that taken care of today, I think. You gonna do it, Ryan?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it.
I was hesitant, but I think I'm gonna just do all 6.
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.
Why not?
On this ship for 7 days.
Yeah, exactly.
So let's do it.
So fun fact, so this is the Hideaway. It does open, I think, at 9, so we're a little early. And they had an option to do like the beds in the water, like in the pool, to reserve them for like an extra $200, which is crazy. And I just kind of thought that was a little awkward, so I didn't want to do that. And I'm glad we didn't, because we saw yesterday they were like putting drinks, like people that didn't have the beds reserved were putting drinks on other people's beds. I don't know, that's just kind of weird. I didn't love that. So we went with the beds that are over here off to the side. So we have like a little reserved area with a perfect view and really good access to the water park and to the pools back here. Plus it's adults only, which is really nice, so can't beat this view. One of my favorite views in the world. We ended up being able to check in for the Hideaway bed at around 8:40. They were already there ready to go, so we asked if we could check in. He said, yep, absolutely no problem. So even though our reservation said 9 a.m., it appears like you can come in as early as they start setting up at the bar.
And then you get to pick your bed. It is first come, first serve. And we chose bed number 7 on the end because we felt like that would be the most private and like the least amount of people kind of walking by throughout the day. Just kind of like have our own little area, which is nice. It comes with a bottle of Moet, an ice bucket, and champagne glasses for the day. We got some towels, some water, and then it also includes a bartender who will come by and make sure that we are doing okay with our drinks. And of course, our drink package is gonna work here as well, which is really quite nice. So yeah, we're all checked in, ready to go. And it's already brutally hot, and I am very excited to jump into a pool because it is definitely summer here in the Caribbean. It's worth noting that all of the seating behind those day beds, this is all complimentary, first come, first serve. So you're not getting like a private section. That's like how close we are. You're just like reserving your spot so you don't have to worry about waking up early, I suppose. But we are early risers and we're here, like I mentioned, around 8:40 anyway. And on the second sea day, at the end of the cruise, we're gonna kind of compare and do a day where we don't do any of these upcharges and kind of let you know what we think about the seating situation. Has been one of the most relaxing mornings I think I've ever had on a cruise. Currently relaxing in one of the whirlpools in the Hideaway area, which is just so nice. I don't know how long I'm gonna last in here because it is about 1,000,000 degrees outside and I don't think we need to be in a hot tub right now. But it's just so relaxing and so nice. Enjoyed a pina colada in the little infinity pool. By the way, the infinity pool is absolutely gorgeous. It's on the aft of the ship looking out over the ocean. One of the best views I think I've ever had in a pool on a cruise ship. It's just absolutely stunning. This entire ship has just been so thoughtfully designed and curated for like one of the best vacations possible. It's so, so nice. So right as the water park opened this morning at 9 a.m., we took a couple of rides in the Category 6 water park, that's what it's called, and we did 2 slides. The first one we did was a family raft ride. Yes, a family raft ride on a cruise ship called Storm Surge. It actually has like a wave moment over the ship that goes over the ocean, which is so cool, so fun. You can't really tell, I think, really when you're on it, but it was still really fun and enjoyable. And then we also did the Frightening Bolt, which is the park's drop slide. And so you sit in the tube, the floor drops from under you, and you shoot down the slide, and you twist and you turn until you have this massive splash at the end, which is really nice. Then we've been kind of relaxing in the pool, enjoying the bed a little bit, which has been really nice. And I think we're gonna head back into the pool because, oh my gosh, we are heating up. Probably another frozen beverage to be had. And then it'll probably be time for lunch. And I think we're gonna head to this like little market area that we stumbled upon yesterday that had like a Asian section, had a Mediterranean section. And I think the Mediterranean sounds really good, really refreshing and fresh for lunch today. So that'll probably be the next clip that you guys see. But man, we are living in paradise today on Icon of the Seas. This has just been a fantastic vacation so far. And it's literally only like day 2. Incredible. Oh, and yesterday, Ryan and I did book our cruise for next year, which is very exciting. So stay tuned to the next cruise vlog because we'll probably announce where we're going at the end of that series. So stay tuned to that next cruise vlog coming up. So yeah, just gonna enjoy some more relaxation, a couple more drinks and beverages, lunch. What a way to spend the day. We came to the Aquadome market for lunch, and as mentioned, we went with a little Mediterranean. I got a bowl with herb rice, cucumber, red onion, tzatziki, falafel, and feta cheese, and I couldn't resist a little side of mac and cheese with broccoli and breadcrumbs. While Ryan went with the pita option, I think he went with chicken and beef, is that right?
Chicken and pork, yep.
Chicken and pork with tzatziki and some lettuce, and then a refreshing cucumber feta salad with some balsamic. This all looks so good, and it smells amazing. It looks super fresh. Very excited to dive in. I love the concept of this Aquadome market. It is so well done. Everything is like made in like small little plates, fresh batches, which is really nice. They have Ginger, which is a Chinese type of inspired restaurant where you can like pick your base, pick your protein. They have the Feta Mediterranean, which is what we had. And they have a Toast and Garden, which is a like sandwich and salad area, which is really nice. And then they have the Creme de la Crepe, which is where we got our crepe from, and they make it fresh right in front of you. Absolutely phenomenal. It reminds me a lot of the galley at Virgin Voyages, where they have like that kind of like quick bites, like grab and go style, but it's all made very fresh in like small plates. I really enjoy it, and I'm really glad that Royal adopted that on the ship. Overall, I give this an A+, and I think I'll be here a few more times during the cruise. What do you think of your Aquadome market experience?
I'm obsessed with it.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Like, oh, that's the destruction of the crepe. The creme de la crepe is gone.
Crepe was creped.
I think we need a drink and
Probably.
more pool time.
Oh, you forgot to mention the mac and cheese bar.
There's also a mac and cheese bar that has they had like pizza, mac and cheese, broccoli, which you guys saw. The mac and cheese review, it was kind of basic. It was definitely not as good as Chop's Grill, but it was still really good. Like if you have a kid, I'm sure they're gonna absolutely love it. And it's a good way to get your veggies in too with the broccoli one. I think we're just about done and gonna call it a day here at Hideaway, or at least for now, for a little bit, and get some break of the sun because she is absolutely brutal today. Overall, my thoughts of the Hideaway is it's a really nice area. The music is super fun. However, if you're looking for a relaxing adults-only location to enjoy a beverage and enjoy some peace and quiet, girls, this is not for you. The DJ is here. I mean, he's fantastic. It's a fantastic DJ. The music is incredible, but it is bumping, it is loud, the energy is crazy. At one point, we were in the adults-only pool, and they were spraying a champagne gun at us at our face, which was, again, it's so fun. It's such a great vibe, but just note that it is not a relaxing adult-only area like a lot of adult-only areas can be on cruise ships. It is energetic, the music is bumping, the champagne is spraying, the drinks are flowing. Again, a super fun time, but if you're looking for relaxing, maybe search for something else. I think overall, the bed that we purchased for around $300, $400, I don't think I would do it again. It was, in my opinion, I would probably call it a waste of money. There was plenty of seating. As long as you get out here early, there's plenty of seating for you to enjoy throughout the entire ship. You just have to be out a little earlier than most people. I would say by 11 noon is when most people came out on the sea day to enjoy the day. So if you can get out by 9:30, 10 o'clock, you're probably gonna have the pick of your seat and you can enjoy a seat wherever you are located. And the day beds that we did reserve, they didn't feel very exclusive because they're so close together with everybody else. Like the party next to us was literally inches away, and at times they had people sitting on our bed. So I think overall probably would not do that again. I'll probably skip it and spend my money elsewhere on the ship. But still glad I did it, still glad I got to experience it, and we had a reserved bed for the day. But I'm looking forward to the next sea day where we can kind of just go wherever we want. That's another thing, is because we spent so much money on the Hideaway, is I felt guilty kind of going anywhere else in the ship. And I'm kind of looking forward to a day where I haven't spent any money to reserve a location and I can just wander around the ship and kind of go wherever I want and avoid some of the crowds that way. So, like I mentioned, I think we're gonna call it a day here at Hideaway. It's hot, we need some AC, need some water. So I think we're gonna go freshen up in the room and then go explore some of the other ship while everyone else is enjoying the pools.
A few moments later.
I don't think there's anything better than exiting a pool day, coming back to your cabin, getting a fresh cabin, new clothes on, a little air conditioning. Mm-hmm. That was nice.
Feels like it is.
Yeah, that is.
It feels nice.
That's the vibe.
It feels nice.
So I know I gave my thoughts on Hideaway already with the reserved day bed that we spent $300, $400 on. Ryan, what's your 22nd edition? I think he feels very similar to me, but what's your thoughts on it?
My 22nd version is it's not worth it, y'all. I think that it's really hot. The bed is just as comfy as other beds. We actually walked on another deck and I pointed out another bed that was identical.
Literally same exact
literally
bed.
The same bed,
exact one.
same brand, everything. I think that the beverage service is just as quick if you're in the pool. And everyone's super attentive and nice, and that's awesome. I love the pool area, but is it worth the money to get the bed? No.
No, I think we'll skip it next time. Yeah, that's something I didn't mention in my wrap up, is it mentioned that we get a dedicated butler or bartender for our area. It was just the pool bartenders. I do think that they paid a little bit more attention to us. Whenever he'd come to the pool, he would look for us first and ask if we were good, if we needed anything, which was kind of nice. But I don't think it added any value to my pool day overall. I think I would have been totally fine.
He was just
without
awesome.
it. He was great. Yeah, the bartender service was great. But I mean, he was great to everyone.
Yeah.
One thing I didn't know is that we got a nice little bottle of Moet champagne and two little, they're not even champagne glasses. What are they? They're wine glasses basically, but they were kind of cute. Spin you around here and I will let Ryan model them.
Hey.
There they are.
Cute.
They are cute. They're golden pink and then a little nice bottle of Moet that we can enjoy. It was just too hot for us to keep it there at the pool, so we were gonna just enjoy that another time. So now we are in the mood for some mozzarella sticks and churros, and I'm pretty confident that we saw a mozzarella stick sign in the Surfside area.
I will find them.
We're gonna find them. We're gonna find mozzarella sticks. We're gonna find fried cheese somewhere. So that's where we're gonna go, and then maybe do some shopping because everyone is at the pool right now. So I think the shops might be a little dead. So to shopping and mozzarella sticks.
Let's go.
No mozzarella sticks yet, but we did find a hot dog and some popcorn chicken, and that sounded really delicious at the Surfside Bites little restaurant. And then we came over to the Lemon Post, which has like mocktails and cocktails. So this is the mocktail menu here. And then if you flip it over, you can get a spiked beverage as well, which is kind of fun. I went for a not alcoholic beverage, so I went for the Blue Raspberry Ocean. Here. That's cute. It's like a little Capri Sun. Oh, it's better than I thought. I was worried it was gonna be like sickening sweet because it's like lemonade with literally just syrup and candy in it. But it's more refreshing than I thought it would be.
Oh, good.
I don't hate it. What did you get? You got
I got the Pink Mermaid.
Pink Mermaid. Okay, try it.
Give it a shot. Oh, I agree.
Yeah, it's
Very
more
refreshing.
Yeah.
Not as sweet as I thought it would be.
Yeah, it's good. I give it a win.
Okay.
After a little intermission in our sea day, that's what we're calling nap time today. It's a little intermission. We took like a nice 30-45 minute nap in the cabin, and it was perfect. It was exactly what my body needed. And then I woke up and I was like, you know what? I could use a little bit of caffeine. I have a drink package, which means I get to enjoy an espresso martini. So we came to Rye and Bean in the Aquadome, and we had a beautiful espresso martini, and we're gonna try it out now for the very first time. Ooh, that's really good. That's really good. The espresso is super strong. It's a bold espresso, but there's Kahlua in it, some simple syrup, and of course vodka. Absolutely delicious. Knocked it out of the park. This is gonna get me through the rest of the night. While we were enjoying our espresso martini here in the Aquadome, there is a facility that hosts Aqua Action, which is a show we're going to see later on the cruise that I'm very, very excited for. They do like high diving, aerialistic stunts, acrobatics, all those types of things. They were doing a little rehearsal for it during the day, which has been kind of fun to kind of watch and see a little preview for what we're going to see. It didn't give away too much of the show because I don't want it to be spoiled either. I want to be really kind of impressed and kind of go in not knowing what to expect on day 6. But it was just enough to get really, really excited for it. We came to the Windjammer for a little dinner tonight because we had that hot dog and popcorn chicken and we were feeling kind of still full but kind of peckish, and we're gonna go see Wizard of Oz at 8:30 and didn't want to go through the show super hungry. And Ryan got a little hibachi moment, went with some beef and chicken, zucchini, mushrooms and carrots, a grilled chicken and melon. Very healthy. And then I felt inspired too, and I just kind of did a make your own salad. So that's gonna be dinner tonight. That's kind of the beauty of a cruise, is you can do whatever you want. You wanna go to the main dining room, you wanna go to an upcharge restaurant, you can do whatever you want. And you can't beat this view. Nice little sunset view over the ocean. I love cruising. All right, we have successfully had an espresso martini. I feel caffeinated and rejuvenated and energized, had some dinner, and now we are in the Royal Theater where we are going to see the Broadway production of The Wizard of Oz, which I'm very excited for. This theater looks absolutely stunning. It's huge. I'm obsessed with it already. The seating is super comfortable and accessible, which I really appreciate. And we did have a reserved time, but not a reserved seat. We showed up 45 minutes early, which seems really early because there's nobody really here. But honestly, not mad about it. With the plush seating, they're walking around and offering drinks, so we'll probably have a beverage, play a little Monopoly Go.
That's right.
And not sponsored. But if they want to sponsor me, if you're watching, emails in the description box. You can hit me up because I'm a Monopoly Go aficionado. So
Same.
Anyway, gonna wait for the show. I can't record any of the show, of course, but I will let you know our thoughts when the show is over. And yeah, that's about it.
We're not in Kansas anymore, my man.
No, we're almost in Mexico.
We're almost in Mexico.
We're almost in Mexico, not
Northeast
Kansas.
of Mexico.
Yeah. Okay. Anyway, goodbye. back to the room after seeing The Wizard of Oz, and I am not the theater nerd, Ryan is, so I get to do my thoughts first on this one.
Perfect.
I loved it. That was literally almost speechless. That was one of the best shows I think I have ever seen on a ship. It was incredible from beginning to end. It was a phenomenal show. The one misstep I think they've taken is honestly just not marketing it that well on the ship. They just kind of present it as The Wizard of Oz, and I wish they would tell you it's going to be a little bit more modernized. It's going to be a lot more fun. It's very engaging. It was very traditional where everything was sepia toned. The costumes were black and white at the very beginning, and Ryan pointed out that all of the set effects were practical effects that they were doing by hand. And then of course after the Twister came, everything became colored, and all of the technology for the stage started working as well. So everything was kind of automated. The screens are beautiful. The acting was incredible. The singing was literally phenomenal. The costumes were brilliant. The choreography was incredible. There was acrobatics in it. There was aerialist in it. It was just amazing. It was so well. And the singing, are you kidding me? The Wicked Witch's voice, by the way, they did the Jitterbug song in it, which apparently is only in the stage production, not the movie, of course. Her voice was one of the most incredible. It was probably my favorite voice, honestly, of the evening. And she only got a little moment. I was I need to see her park and bark and sing some Adele, because that voice was made to belt. I need to hear it. What did you think of Wizard of Oz?
I really enjoyed it. I will be so honest. I did not go into seeing this production with the highest of hopes. But I'm leaving it. This is only my 4th cruise, y'all. And I would say the other cruises I've been on did not have this caliber of entertainment. And that includes Disney. This was probably my favorite show I've seen on the seas as well. I think Jeff touched on it there too, that I love the integration of practical set pieces with modern technology when it comes to screens. And I think one of the biggest stars of the show was the lighting.
Oh,
the lighting was
crazy,
phenomenal.
And it was the whole theater too. It wasn't just the stage. The way that they incorporated the lighting throughout the entire theater was so cool.
They used it so smartly. And I was thinking in my head the whole show oh, I wonder if they're gonna do this, and then they just did it. And I was look at that. I love that. I think what Jeff was saying about the voices was completely correct. The Wicked Witch, it's so sad that the show barely has her singing in it, and the Jitterbug sequence isn't always in it either, and so you never get to hear the Wicked Witch sing. But oh my gosh, she killed it.
I want to see if the cast do another show or something, if they perform elsewhere, because I would love to see if they use her voice she has to sing somewhere else.
They very well might. She might be in any of the contracted groups on the ship, right? I thought Dorothy was phenomenal. I think that the Scarecrow and Tin Man were some of the shining stars, and honestly, one of my favorite things was the ensemble. They were amazing,
and the choreography that they were doing, they were doing very modern pop R&B choreography to Wizard of Oz songs,
but yet they were integrating Fosse, and they were integrating
so cool.
voguing, and it was so modern, but also takes it to the 20s and 30s, and I was this is so fun.
It was so cool. It was really nice that they paid homage to the original while also making it modern, which is really cool. So it was one of those shows that if they were showing it again on the ship, which we might take a look to see if they are, we might go see it again, because it was so cool. Overall thoughts of the first sea day on Icon of the Seas, an amazing day. Again, I'm not doing the Hideaway bit again. We're not doing that. That was so silly. We're not doing that again. But overall, an amazing day, and starting to get our bearings with the ship too.
Yeah.
Yesterday was a little overwhelming, and I was man, I don't think I'm ever gonna learn this ship. Today I've realized it's possible. I feel I'm starting to understand where everything is and the layout of the ship, which is nice.
I think we're surprising ourselves on how much we remember. I'm oh yeah, this is behind here, and this is there. But it is a lot, y'all. Yeah. It is a lot to
It's a huge
remember.
ship. It's massive. Overall, an amazing day, amazing food, amazing crew. I don't think I really have any complaints other than I spent way too much money on a bed.
Amazing company.
Oh, there it is. So thank you guys so much for watching. I think we're going to wrap it up. Maybe grab a slice of pizza from Sorrento's and bring it back to the room, and maybe watch some TV before bed. Thank you guys so much for watching the vlog. I really do appreciate it. If you guys want to watch other content like this, make sure you hit that subscribe button below. Hit like to fight the YouTube algorithm. Keep cruising and coasting, and I'll see you guys in, where are we going? Oh, Costa Maya. We'll see you guys in Costa Maya. Bye.
Coming up next time on Cruise and Coasters, we visit our first port of call for this sailing and explore the culture of Costa Maya, Mexico. Ryan and I attend a salsa making class and learn a few salsa dance moves as well. After visiting a beautiful beach, we returned to Icon of the Seas and visited the adult-only swim-up bar, Swim and Tonic. After an eventful day, we finished with a dinner at Azumi Hibachi at sea. Thank you again for watching, and we'll see you again in the next vlog.